All right, let's go ahead and hop in here because I'm excited to give this game a shot. I have been looking forward to trying this one for a while as someone who loves horses. Let's see, so the capture's a bit odd on this one because for some reason it is not letting me game capture it. So you're gonna get a peek at my computer. But nevertheless, I am determined to try Umamusume. So we're gonna give it a shot. Let me know, of course, if there's a problem with the capture, if you guys are having trouble seeing or hearing something, but I think it's going to work. Oh, perfect! I'm glad you were enjoying the Vampire Night ones. She umaed on my Musume until I pretty derbied. So we have that going for us. All right, so this game just sort of started when I opened it earlier. So there was some kind of like maybe 15-second cutscene at the beginning that I did not see because I was fighting with the capture. So hopefully that doesn't come back. Hopefully that's not relevant. I'm glad it looks good on your end, though. All right, one day at the Tokyo racecourse. Um, okay, we've got some girls talking about the convenience store. She can't choose between several of them, but her friend suggests they go to the nearest one. I guess that's where our story begins. I know, this computer is like constantly sabotaging me. Wow, okay, there's a lot of girls in this. I know Gold Ship. I'm aware of Gold Ship. I've seen her floating around. Special week. Our number one is Narita Bryan, it looks like. That sounds weirdly like an actual like human name. Most of these sound like racehorse names, like Rice Shower. Vodka. Okay, we'll hop right in, I guess. Let's start racing. I don't know a ton about Japanese horse racing. I assume it's similar to American horse racing. Like, I'm aware of a couple of the race horses, but I don't know if the rules are any different. Are they just going to run like regular people? Yeah, I know they're based off of real life racehorses because I recognize some of the names, like Rice Shower and Gold Ship. That's about the only thing I know about this game, though, is that they're based on racehorses. But there they go. I guess they are just running. They're just running like people. I kind of thought maybe they would turn into horses for the racing, but I guess people are just coming to watch a bunch of girls race. That's not that weird. We do go watch human people race in real life. It's just kind of strange that they're still on a horse racing track and they're not wearing like racing shoes or clothes. All right, who's gonna win? Who's coming in the lead? You guys place your bets now. We can have our very own horse racing gambling in the comment section, in the chat. I know they're booking it, dude. They're hauling ass. All right, who's taking the lead here? Who's in the front? Okay, Silent Suzuka's in the lead. Is this how we're meeting all of the girls? Let's go gambling! Oh boy, this is a lot of girls to remember. Who's in the back? Oh, that's Gold Ship for sure. All right, Slay. Do I get to do anything or do I just watch them? This looks like I'm gonna get to do a lot though. There's a whole bunch of things to click on the sidebar, so here they come. I'm always a little like put off by these like 3D style anime girls that are getting really popular in video games right now because their hair always looks so strange to me. Like it's like a curtain. It's like a flat like object. All right, special week wins. Congratulations. Is that like a thing she's wearing or does she have a braid of hair that's a different color than the rest of her hair? Hi, how's it going, girl? Oh, all right. I guess that's all we got of that race. I thought she was going to keep on talking, but Oh boy, there's an anime opening for this one. That's what I was wondering. Like, how horse-like are they? Do they like live in a stable? Are they like how sentient are they? Do they have human intelligence or horse intelligence? There's a lot of questions I always have whenever I get encounter one of these like animal girl type universes. They are adorable though. I like their little idol outfits. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. I just got back from my honeymoon a few days ago, so I'm still flying high. Still in a very good mood out of from all of that. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the anime girls. Do you think this is mocapped off of someone? I feel like it's gotta be. I feel like that's what that has to be why they went with the 3D, even in these like animated sections. They might as well be idols. Racehorses are sort of idols in to a certain, gambling addicted contingent of old men. The trip went well, by the way. Thank you for asking. We had a really good time. It is funny to me that they sing though, because I don't associate horses with having a having melodic voices, really. No tea, nothing exciting. Just hanging out at the beach, getting some relaxation in before the school year starts again. There are so many girls. This is too many girls. Maybe this is like a gacha type thing. Maybe I'm like unlocking different girls. Is that part of the appeal of this? Yeah, I consider horses more of the sounds they make are more like you know. I don't know how much you guys are around horses in your day-to-day lives, but I live in a very rural area. Um, I encounter horses pretty regularly. I rode horses competitively for like 10 years. They're not I don't know, they're not pleasant sounding. It's not like the beautiful chirping of birds or anything like that. The sounds you're hearing in a stable, ooh, not very musical. The day after watching the race with Tizuna. Okay, so I'm gonna be like a horse trainer. All right, so we got some riders in the chat. That's good. This is the finest Umamusume training establishment in Japan, home to countless students who dream of the racing world. So Umamusume, I guess, is the name for the horse people. Did you guys see the clip of the piano playing horse that's been floating around the last couple of days? Because they certainly can play it. Can they play it well? No. But all right. So are you one of the horses, or are you like a human person? She looks like really young. I like she's very tiny. Is that just me, or is she like she looks like she's 8 years old? Akikawa, the director of the academy. Oh, okay. So I guess maybe not 8 years old. Or maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe this is one of those situations where like when the king dies and his son is like 2 years old and takes over the country, you know? That might be the scenario here. Maybe it's an inherited title. All right, let's see. My trainer name is Boots. And I'm going to be let's be a male trainer. Let's mix it up a little, shall we? We love Juan. I love horse memes. I think that they're just a funny looking animal intrinsically. They're always making a silly face. All right, so I'm going to be training a horse to win a horse race, but the horse is also a beautiful woman, is I guess the premise of this game. The highly renowned Twinkle series is what they're trying to compete in. So I assume that's a racing series. Like they've got to beat a few courses. Hope that you will work diligently to bring honor to the trainer badge you wear on your chest. I will do my best, little girl. Like this woman looks older to me, but she looks like tiny. There's something like I can't put my finger on it. What's making her look so much younger? Because she literally has the exact same face. We're in boy mode for this game. Variety is the spice of life, right? All right, let's meet some of our horse girls. I keep seeing this game floating around online. Um, I think it just had a natural, like, it was very trendy and everyone tried it, and then people probably just got sick of it or played as much of it as they wanted to. I'm a little late to the party on this one, but I haven't really spoiled myself much about the gameplay or the storyline, so I'm a little bit interested to see where this is headed. All right, I'm going to train in a career playthrough known as Trainee Umamusume. Okay. If you haven't added an Umamusume to your trainee Umamusume roster, you won't be able to train her in a career playthrough. So I've got to like classify one of my horse girls as my trainee, I think is what she's saying. Yeah, I saw a ton of streamers were doing it recently. Um, it's also free to play, which makes it really easy for this kind of thing to take off. I assume that means there must be some kind of in-game purchases or something, but I don't know. All right, let's try our luck. See, yeah, because there's like items, so I bet you can buy more of these items, and that's how the game is making money. Perform the tutorial Pretty Derby Scout 5 times. The scouted Umamusume are fixed. What does that mean? Fixed in what sense? Oh, they mean like fixed as in like it's already predetermined. You get the same ones no matter what playthrough. Like it's not randomized, it's fixed. Okay, I understand now. I was thinking fixed like an animal, and I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, okay, so this is a gacha. Daiwa Scarlet. Are you going to be our Sakura Bakushin? Okay. Vodka. Haru Arara. And Gold Ship. So are those our 5 girls that we're starting out with? So out of those, Gold Ship is the only horse that I'm aware of. Because he was kind of a meme in horse racing for a while. Okay, so we skip over here. This seems like it's going to be a lot of like, it seems like it's actually going to be a lot to keep track of going on here. Okay, I can obtain support cards from the support cards scout. I'm never going to remember how to play this game. Select a deck of support cards and receive the aid of other students. So these are like boosts for my horse girl. I'd be willing to drunk play Umamusume. Get some real vodka gameplay going. Try our hand at support cards. Okay. And these are also fixed, so they're going to be the same ones that everyone's getting. Special week. Silence, Suzuka. Sorry, I was like trying to take in where the ears are on their heads. It feels like their ears are too high up, but like I guess horse ears are in that same spot, aren't they? They're just sort of planted right on the top of the head. Oguri cap, grass wonder, Majiro McQueen. We got a lot of really great names going on here. I love racehorse names. It's the best thing about horse racing. I know there's a lot like to keep track of. So I feel like it's going to be really front loaded. I think once I get the hang of it, it won't be intimidating anymore. But like at the beginning, I'm like, oh my God. Fuji Kiseki. Suzuka's a pretty name. I agree. Sometimes those like really common names that you come across a lot just like have a lovely sound to them. There's a reason that they're popular, you know? Okay. Is it gonna pick a trainee for me? I guess it is. Okay. I was like, do I get to pick one of those five girls that I scouted? But I guess they're just gonna give me one to start out with for the tutorial. Okay. Bothers me that your watch doesn't match the rest of your outfit. You've got gold accents everywhere else, so it would have made sense to have a gold watch, but instead you have like a bright pink watch. Okay, career is our goal here. Of course, we are not finished yet. Claim victory in an exciting career scenario. Select a career scenario and tackle the problems happening around school. Finishing a playthrough will help your trainees grow. Okay. Oh, I guess I chose one. All right, I guess we picked one. That's fine. Okay, and now we do get to pick a horse. Please select one of the trainee Umamusume that you scouted just now. Take on the Twinkle series and make dreams come true. For 3 years? Work together with your Umamusume for 3 years in the Twinkle series. I assume, I mean, that has to be in game time. I don't know why I panicked as if they were really going to make me play this for 3 years. Listen, I have a very specific way of interacting with this type of thing. I gotta focus on the little things so I don't get overwhelmed. Guide your trainees and be the ideal trainer they need to achieve their dreams, or start your favorite Umamusume's career. Okay. How about you start by selecting the one you're most interested in? I guess they decided this is the one I'm most interested in. I didn't get to pick one. Who is this? Daiwa Scarlet. Okay. I know, I've got to play this for 3 years or her dreams will never come true. I tried to play Love in Deep Space a while ago, but I I downloaded it on my phone and it took like an hour and then I tried to start it and it needed to download more and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. This is actually not happening. All right, now we're moving along. The three goddesses statue is wow, there is a lot happening. And like look at all of these buttons that like we haven't even started to interact with yet. All right. I am not familiar with the three goddesses statue. You can go ahead and explain it to me. The progenitors of Umamusume. So these are like the Adam and Eve of horse people. So it's like a wishing well, like a wishing fountain. You know, this is kind of funny to me because I'm a big horse person. I love horses. Not a big fan of horse racing personally. This is maybe my hot take, but I don't think it's good for the animals. Similar to like greyhound racing or any other kind of animal sport, I think it can be generally dangerous to the horses and not great for horse breeding practices either. Um, So it's kind of funny, like I'm sitting here playing this, like, yeah, ethically I disagree with horse racing, but for the sake of the cute anime girls, I suppose I will participate. I'm glad I'm not the only one that struggled with Love in Deep Space. I'm glad I'm not the only person who was like suffering because I thought it was funny, but like I couldn't make it through. I couldn't even get into like opening the game. See, you'd think we would be dealing with a centaur situation, but these are just people with horse ears. Like they don't have like horse legs or anything. All right, a decorated runner who passes on ambition to my trainee. So they can have like a mentor. And then, okay, they can become a mentor once I finish their plot line. I see. Okay, it's all coming together. Things are tying in. Sparks of inspiration, which grant them attribute boosts. My God. Yeah, anime horse racing is okay. I'm gonna give a thumbs up to anime horse racing. If you guys are thinking of getting into horse racing, I would suggest you do it with the anime girls and not the real life actual animals. Right? Who the hell is this? She's gonna give us sparks of inspiration though. And then we get to choose a second one. Auto select feature. Okay. Automatically assign legacies. Let's do it. Okay. They share a good affinity. It becomes a little more likely for something nice to happen. That's, oh, all right, that's a positive, I suppose. That one is vodka? Okay. I would be interested in playing with vodka. I think she's cute. But again, I think right now we're stuck with, I forget even what the name of my horse is. Make inspiring connections to fulfill new dreams. Sparks of inspiration can raise attributes and aptitudes at the start of a career as well as during it through inspiration events. Excellent. So it looks like right now her attributes are dog shit. Like they're all lower than an F except for guts, which is an F. So that doesn't seem great. Oh no, horse riding is fine. I think the problem with horse racing is that they push those horses so hard that very often they injure themselves. Um, it causes issues like heart failure or broken bones or joint issues. Regular riding is good for a horse. They need the exercise. It's just pushing them past their normal physical limits of speed. Not great. I'm giving you guys all my like strong horse opinions on stream today. I should be talking about gaming, but instead we're discussing, animal husbandry ethics. All right, we got to choose our support cards now. The support card character appears in my playthrough. Oh, that's kind of fun. So there's like a story element to it too. Oh, I got a bad gacha pull? I thought they were fixed. I thought everybody got stuck with this person at the front. Okay, I can't choose a support card that has my trainee in it. That makes sense because they can't interact with that person. Let's choose support cards. Receive support card effects from the characters you select in career events corresponding to the cards. Okay. Support cards each have a type. The effects gained when training together vary from card to card. Power of friendship leads to success. I mean, that's great advice for anything, any pursuit, right? If you raise the friendship gauge of support cards during a career, then friendship training will occur when you perform their preferred training. Okay, friendship training will improve your trainee more than usual. So I could cause her to become friends. All right, I guess we're auto-selecting our support cards. I'm like taking in all of the different little anime girls. I think this one's the cutest we got on our support cards right now. I'm a sucker for the redheads. Do, 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 do. The music's awesome. We're loving that. I'm jamming out to this game. Okay, we're gonna start Daiwa Scarlet's career. I was gonna say it's funny that her name is Daiwa Scarlet and she's not wearing red, but I guess she has red hair, so that would make sense. Because I assume that the actual horse had red hair as well. All right, this is Tracing Academy, guys. I would love a My Little Pony game. Are you kidding me? Here, promising young Umamusume gather to train as racers, their heart filled with dreams of glory found in the Twinkle series. See, now they've got running outfits. They've got like actual workout clothes on. Together with their schoolmates, they spend their days training both body and mind. So the fact that they're referring to this as a school is making me think more like actual people and not like animals, as opposed to if they refer to it as like a stable. Not all are content with the current state of the academy. Uh-oh. There's drama, guys. I know they're fucking booking it, dude. I can't believe how fast they're hauling ass. Like, there's something so funny to me about these little anime girls. They're like flying around. All right, what's the drama today? Oh, their potential is being squandered. So is this cat part of her hat, or is that an actual like living creature that just lays on top of her all of the time? Oh, a new racing event, but I thought we were gonna play the Twinkle series. Oh, I guess they're doing a different set. Never mind. Fuck the Twinkle series. We're not into that anymore. Yeah, I'm glad that that we're treating them like people just because that makes it feel like they're a little smarter. A few years ago, I tried to play Necopara, and I had a real issue with it because it really felt like they were just cats. Like they just they didn't have like human intelligence. They had like cat intelligence. It was a little weird for me. So I'm glad that these ones are more people-like. All distances, all courses, a racing event unlike any that have come before. That seems pretty intensive. Very interesting. It's funny to me that they set up the racing series and then they were like, we're actually not doing that one. Like they kept bringing it up, like, oh, just so you guys know, we're all working towards the Twinkle series. And then immediately at the very beginning of the game, they're like, fuck the Twinkle series. Actually, we are not doing the Twinkle series. You can go ahead and forget about the Twinkle series. It does not matter anymore. And thus begins the story of a new racing event, the Ura finale. Yeah, is the fan going to change to a different word when the word new is no longer relevant to what we're doing, or are we just sticking with the new fan? This race shall be the stage upon which you and your trainee's story unfolds. All right, I guess that's where we're beginning. That's where we're starting out. Hey, thank you. Got a drink delivery. All right, that feels better. Countless Umamusume have come to the three goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of legends past or to entrust their own to those yet to come. Today, those legacies spark inspiration in yet another new runner. Oh, that's sweet that they go and like cuddle up and I guess share souls and absorb magic. Their legacies live on. All right, we gained some speed, we gained some stamina, we gained a lot of power, some guts, some wit. Dirt aptitude went up. God only knows what the hell that means. Sprint aptitude went up. What is dirt aptitude? I love my horse lesbians. I'm proud of them. I'm here to support them. Long aptitude went up. All right, running junior make debut. I guess we're going to start. This is going to be the beginning of her career. How do we run a race? Oh, just kidding. We're not racing. We're training today. We're start training with Dawa Scarlet. Our journey to make her the #1 Umamusume begins here. All right, her goal is to run in junior make debut. So she wants to start her first race, it sounds like. Executing command consumes a turn. And these are the different trainings we can do. So we're going to do some speed training with our friend Daiwa Scarlet. She has a whole lot of hair, man. Look at that. She's got like the Miku pigtails all the way past her butt. They're like down to her feet. That can't be aerodynamic. Energy went down by 18. Well, she's getting faster, so that's a net benefit for racing, I assume. It's nice that they hype me up after literally everything that I do. I've just got a little cheerleading squad that like I hit one button and they show up and they're like, "Great work. We're so proud of you." One day as I'm rounding a corner, oh, special week. Oh, classic special week scenario. Oh, she doesn't talk. I thought she was going to read the lines, but I guess she just makes sounds. Sorry, but I made a promise, so I'll be a promise? Tell me about it, special week. I completely forgot that I promised to race with my friend, so I am rushing over there now. That makes sense. Should probably save that energy for the race. Nope, I can't say that. I've got to say you'd better hurry. Fuck player choice. We're not doing it. All the girls got to go bald. I mean, it might help, right? If we're talking about high level racing. I don't know. I guess real life runners don't shave their heads to go faster. So maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. All right. Nice to meet you, Special Week. Special Week runs off again in a panic. However, oh no, she's gonna crash right into somebody else? What a clumsy horse. Eureka! I got an idea. This could be useful for Die with Scarlet's training. What could? Crashing into people? You can't hear the in-game audio? I was wondering if that would work. I think it's because it's the display capture and not the game capture like usual. Your 0-year-old neighbor. Oh man. All right. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that in this stream, but hopefully next time I play this game, I'll be able to fix it. Like I said, I was having trouble with the capture for this, so I'll just keep it in mind. All right, Die with Scarlet has grown somehow from me running into that girl. Her guts went up by 15, so that's a positive. I know I was curious about the conversations that they were having with their 0-year-old neighbor. I would have enjoyed hearing more about that. Looks like you had a conversation with one of the support Umamusume. Every single encounter is a precious experience. Be sure to make use of them while training. Oh, I'll do my best. I don't know, maybe we'll try a little behind the scenes. Here you go. You guys are going to get a look at all of my settings while I try to fix this one. But I don't think you guys are going to be able to hear it. No, I don't think they have it. I don't think they have a setting for it in the display capture. Do you guys like the behind the scenes though? Little peek behind the curtain. I like how it creates sort of an infinite an infinite version of my Streamlabs screen. Yeah, you guys are getting all of the in-depth information. Now you guys could replicate my stream exactly. I don't know. I don't think there's any information that you guys got out of that would be useful to anybody at all. Every single encounter is a precious experience. Make sure to make use of them while training. Oh, I'll do my best, girl. Incidentally, the Academy is a big place, so you have a chance of meeting individuals who weren't included in your support card deck. Ooh, so we might get a random encounter as well. I know, you guys tricked me into it by talking about the in-game audio. Actually, let me try it one more time. Let's see if we can go over here. Desktop audio. Bang. Girl. It didn't even occur to me until I exited the screen that that setting was there. I was in there messing with the display capture like over and over again until I gave up earlier, as if there wasn't a button right there. It looks like it's from a spy movie. It's really not that difficult. It's a lot simpler than it looks. Alright, well, hopefully you guys are able to hear now. And hopefully it's balanced okay with my voice. I'm actually going to check that setting one more time. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Hacker man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys can hear. All it took was me actually looking at the buttons that are on my screen and not just going off of my usual autopilot. Now you guys know what I mean about the music being insane. Alright, we'll select training again. Take note of the failure rates, so they could potentially fail their training because they're too tired. Failing a training can lead to drops in attributes and mood. They can lose attributes? They can get worse at racing? That's not good. When energy is low, have your trainee rest. Did you get some relaxation time in on your break? Sure. Let's pretend that I did. I'm completely refreshed, obviously. Every model student knows how to switch gears between work and play. Well said, Daiwa Scarlet. Just wait till you see how well I trained today! Energy recovered by 50. Alright, we're ready to race. We're gonna learn to race now. It's only been, what has it been, like 40 minutes of gameplay? We're finally gonna do a horse race. Before participating in a race, be sure to check your skills. Oh, thank you. Allow me to grant you some skill points for this special occasion. Skill points can be acquired at various times during your career playthrough. Wow, 198? That feels like a lot. I thought we were gonna get like 2. Okay, we go to our skills. Use up the skill points that you obtained earlier. Let's learn preferred position. Okay, so I guess that's gonna let her position herself in the race. Alright, let's learn it. Skills are of great importance to win races. Using the skill menu does not expend a turn, so be sure to learn as many as you can. That's handy. So I assume that resting used up one of our turns. Hoarding your skill points is a tragic waste of potential. You should select skills that best match your trainee's abilities in the races that she plans to run in. So we're gonna have to be a little strategic about it. It's not like a straight up linear level up progression. Alright. Oh, did someone follow me? Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, it's Floofy. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Junior make debut. So this is the race that she wanted to run in. This is her like main goal. The only thing that she lives for. The most important thing in her life. So she better win it. I guess her goal is just to run. So I'm sure she will run. It's time for Daiwa Scarlet's debut race. At last, I'm going to enter the Twinkle series. Actually, no, we're not doing the Twinkle series anymore. I don't know if you heard about this, but Twinkle series is over, and we're doing the Ura finale thing now. Yes. I can't wait. Let's go. She doesn't give a shit. She's ready for Twinkle series and nothing else. My legs are itching to run. All right, go get that #1 spot, Daiwa. I'll have the most spectacular debut there ever was. Everyone will wish they could copy me. Alright. We love the confidence. I'm excited to see it. So is there a gameplay element while she's running, or is it just like based on the stats that she already has? She's in a paddock before the race to excite their adoring fans. Various things you can confirm here at the paddock before the race. Leave the detailed explanations to you, Tizuna. Alright, so this is going to let us check her stats against the other runners. I guess it is stats-based. We're just going to run the race, and then it'll tell us whether she won or lost. Like, we don't physically do anything. Do we get to pick the outfits? Aw, I would love it if we could, but I think that they go with, like, their hair pieces, and they're like... I think they're pre-picked out. I wish we could dress them up. I love a dress-up game. Oh, okay, so there's some very abstract symbols that tell us how well that they're going to do. From lowest to highest. So the worst is empty triangle. And the best is double circle. We want to see double circle and not empty triangle. If you guys could try to remember that for me. Top right symbols. So this represent the expert predictions. And popularity. Where is the popularity? I don't even see that. Higher runner's ability and mood, the higher her popularity and the expectations placed on her will be. So it looks like we've got double circles all the way across right now. So we're in good shape, I think. Bill Cipher, the cursed triangle. Sabotaging our race. Popularity doesn't guarantee a win, but the more favored your trainee is, the more you can expect from her. Well, that's nice. Can also change her strategy in the paddock. But why would I want to change her strategy? She's already got all of the double circles. Select a strategy that plays to her strengths. Okay, I guess we'll do pace A. I guess we'll change strategies. Yeah, she looks cute. I agree. I like her little outfit. Alright, let's race. Let's see how it goes. Event recovery increases the amount of energy gained from events. Alright, I'll take note of it. I'll lock it up in there with the rest of this information. So, it looks like she seems like the favorite to win. She's the only one that's got all of the double circles. Oh, it says #1 fave. So, that might be the popularity meter, though. I don't know. It looks like we're in good shape. I think we can destroy the rest of these chumps pretty easily. Apple Cider doesn't have a chance. Trumpet Rhythm is over. Alright, let's race. Junior, make debut. Junior, make debut. Junior, make debut. So are these actual race tracks, too? I know that the girls are based on actual horses, but I'm curious about the tracks as well. Again, I don't know that much about Japanese racing. Alright, we got 9 runners, but ours is going to be #1. Trumpet Rhythm is the 3rd favorite, Apple Cider is the 2nd favorite, so those are the ones to beat. Let's see. I know, I would love it if my name was Trumpet Rhythm or Apple Cider. I really think we should start naming people things like that. Well, it looks like she's taking the lead right out of the gate. The rest of them are, again, in running outfits, like they're in actual like shorts and shoes, but our girl is in an insane idol costume. Tojers is taking the lead. Girl, where's our girl? You gotta get in there! You know, but there's a lot of race left. There's a lot of ground left to cover. The place of their ribbons show if their counterparts in real life are male or female. Oh, that's really cute, actually. That's a good question, actually, because they don't have owners that would name them like an actual racehorse, right? I assume that no one owns these human women, so I guess they do just have horse moms that give them weird horse names. So let's see, is the real Daiwa Scarlet a boy or a girl? Does anyone know? Listen, she's the first in my heart, so I guess that's all that really matters. It's usually not the one that's in the lead at the beginning that actually ends up winning, because they tend to tire themselves out if they're in the front. Our girl's pacing herself. That's why we clicked that pace button, right? Surely she's gonna win. Come on. Come on, she's gotta! I mean, they literally picked everything that we had to do for us. So, like, there was nothing we could have possibly done better. Apple Cider in the front. Come on, come on, we gotta crush Apple Cider. I will not let Apple Cider take the lead. There we are. Man, she is booking it, dude! She's like completely perpendicular to the ground, like absolutely flying. I know, we had no choice. She has to win. Apple Cider took 2nd. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Yay! Daiwa Scarlet #1! Daiwa Scarlet numero uno! Congratulations on the win! Excellent. We've moved up to beginner. Of course, I will be sure to praise her for all of her hard work. She will be receiving a carrot and an apple. A winning concert is held after a race. Okay. Oh, because they're also idols. Okay, I was like, what do they mean by that? I was trying to figure out what a concert is in horse racing, but no, that's just an Umamusume thing. Great work out there! This is hardly enough to satisfy me. I need more if I'm going to become #1. Well, honey, it's the first race. Let's take it easy. Alright, Daiwa Scarlet is a female racehorse. Alright, that's good to know. I think it's just kind of cute to know some stuff about the actual horse. I don't know. It's a little bit fun to know the trivia. Run and Junior make debut. Let's see a little bit of trivia about Daiwa Scarlet, shall we? We're going on a little I don't want, there we go, I want the real horse. We're going on a little Wikipedia adventure in the middle here. So this is actual Daiwa Scarlet. Oh, how cute! What a beautiful horse. It is kind of a reddish horse, but it's more of a bay than I was expecting. She was born in 2004. She is retired, like you mentioned. She's a broodmare now. How many foals did she have? She's retired from breeding too, though. All right, interesting. Well, there she is, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys were wondering. I was wondering if they animate them going faster later in the game than they do at the beginning. Daiwa Scarlet is older than you? You were born after 2004? We got babies in the chat. Alright, well, we've achieved Daiwa Scarlet's dream of running in that race. We've achieved our goal. Well done. The goals that you're after will differ depending on the Umamusume. Please help your trainees reach their goals during their careers. Oh, I will do my best. Wow, 2005. That's crazy. I was born in the 90s. I feel ancient. She's 2 years. Oh my gosh, you were 2002? Dog. We need some old people. We need to get more old people in the chat, please. Oh, that was her whole career? We made it through Daiwa's whole career? Don't forget to use up your remaining skill points. This concludes the career. Okay, so that's just because she's the tutorial character. Please treasure the time you spend together with your trainees. Alright, I guess it's all over. We're done with Daiwa Scarlet forever. Goodbye. Have fun retiring. The outcome of the race can be affected by the weather. There's a weather system in this? Not Gran, guy. Boys. Boys, don't call me Gran. I'm not that old. I'm kind of old. That's okay. I'm 27. She's F rank in her whole career? That's so sad. I can't, like, make things better for Daiwa Scarlet. I just have to let her retire now? Yeah, I'm 27 years old. So I'm not actually that old. Still in my 20s. I'm clinging on to my 20s. Just barely. If I select her as a legacy Umamusume, you'll be able to use her as an inspiration for another runner and pass on her sparks. So her sparks are speed, medium, and preferred position. What is medium? Spark that increases medium distance aptitude. Alright. Asked and answered. Oh, there we go. So there we go. We got someone else in their late 20s in the chat. That's good. That makes me feel less ancient. Alright, I guess that's her whole life all over and done with. You can go out to pasture now, Daiwa Scarlet. Go ahead and relax. That will be all for the introductory course. If something is unclear or you have any concerns, please click the I button to view various tips or access the help menu. Excellent. So now I think we're gonna get to pick our horse. You guys are really young. It's alright though, nothing wrong with that. We got some college students, it's cute. Alright, I guess we're back to the Twinkle series. I guess we're gonna forget that whole part where she was like, no more Twinkle series. I guess we are doing Twinkle series. Twinkle series is back on. Not the baby bottle. Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna do another... Is this the same intro that we saw earlier? Whoa, they got a whole chorus for this one. Alright, this is a different intro. We're enjoying a second anime intro for Umamusume. I did hear that they're making an anime of this. You graduated college in May? Congratulations! That's pretty early. I actually recently went back to college for my master's, so we kind of switched. Damn, they had her dragging that whole giant ass fucking thing. Did you guys see that? They had that little girl, like, dragging like a massive, like, monster truck tire around. There's already 2 seasons of this? I am late. Here I thought I was, like, jumping on, you know, close to when this thing was getting big. I guess I'm way behind. Oh, I bet you're right. It's just funny, because she's, like, a little tiny human person. Like a horse, you know, that thing's all muscle. That's like 1,000 pounds of muscle. A human woman, hey, she's probably like 100 pounds. She should be dragging like a bike wheel. Alright, well, enhance, I guess. You can manage your veteran Umamusume, the racers who've completed a career, and also strengthen trainee Umamusume and your support cards. See, I thought we were done with tutorials, but I think this whole entire stream might be tutorials with how much is going on here. Materials for strengthening are mainly acquired by racing. Okay. Be sure to enter your veteran Umamusume in many races. Okay, so she can still race. She's not retired. She's just done with her storyline. Dude, I wish I was done. I want to be done with college. Unfortunately, I need more money, so I had to go back for more college. You can compete with a team of veteran Umamusume. I feel like my brain is like melting out through my ears from the sheer amount of information that I'm getting here. How can I have a team? I only have 1 veteran Umamusume. Alright, create your own team and rise to the highest class. Form a team of veteran Umamusume and compete against teams from all over the world. So I assume this is like an online element. Once a week, you'll be rewarded according to the class you're in. Achieve excellent race results and record your high score. Class you're in will change based on your high score. Bring up to 15 Umamusume to compete in 5 different races. Dang! Right now, I just have 1. Raise your support cards to a certain level. They will contribute to your support bonus, which increases your team score in team trials. Okay. Yeah, okay, other trainers. So this is an online, like, multiplayer element. I know this is a lot. There's a lot to remember. Alright, let's make a team. I guess they're just gonna give us some more veteran Umamusume. Create an original team using your veteran Umamusume. How many do I need for a team? Team rating and team rank. Play against opponents with a similar team rating. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there is so much to remember here. I did not anticipate this being quite as complex as it actually is. Trick is to form teams based on the aptitudes of your racers. As you go, adding more highly skilled veteran Umamusume to your team will raise your team rank. Okay, I will. Yes, die with Scarlet. Okay, and I guess that's the team. Sprint mile. Oh, I didn't even get the chance to read that. Alright, well, we got her. So that's something. Plans to hold many more races from here on. Blah, 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 blah. Please, I just want to meet more horses, please! Sure, remember that career playthroughs in racing are integral to making your trainees stronger. I'm exhausted! This game's wiping me the hell out. Alright, we've got new trainees. Tokai Teo. Meijiro McQueen. Spotlight Scout now available. New support cards. Kita-san Black and Satano Diamond. New trainee. Curran-chan. New support cards. Please stop throwing stuff at me, please! I've got carrots! Oh my god! I've got carrots! Okay, there's a bunch of login bonuses that I'm getting now. Yeah, I feel like they should not be allowed to have wings. I think that kind of gets in the way of the fair, fair and even race. Okay, there's login bonuses. My goodness gracious. And tomorrow I'll get some, it looks like maybe cards or something. Unlocked a new main story episode. Play the main story and get rewards. Lead Team Sirius to advance the main story. Okay. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Stop talking to me, I have so much going on. Please, I can't take in any more information. Alright, what does the jukebox do? Nothing, apparently. Oh, okay, I could choose my favorite song. Change the background music to any song that I've unlocked. That's kind of fun. Alright, I'll let it continue to be random for now, though. Alright, so let's go through and figure out what the fuck is happening with this game. So there's the main story, there's Umamusume stories, and then there's extra. See, in our menu we've got our inventory. Some items can be exchanged for monies. I didn't even know there was money in this game. Use consumables. Okay, well we have support points and nothing else in our inventory. And then we have a profile. Enter your trainer info. You can get birthday wishes from Umamusume. Huh. Star Umamusume and career support to help out your fellow trainers. Whew. We got our titles. I'm like trying to explore the menu, but it's just giving me more and more. Earn titles through title missions and events. So our current title is Rookie Trainer, and we don't have any other. And then there's Friends. Archive. It says there's something new in our archive. You're welcome. Records of my trainees' careers. Okay, so because I finished the career with Daiwa Scarlet, it's stored here in this archive area. So then you can revisit the characters that you've already finished. That's kind of nice. That's a sweet little inclusion. And then we can gain more archive level for reasons unknown. I guess it comes with some kind of reward. They're not going to tell us what it is. The information will never be done. We're going to continue getting information until I am dead. All the rewards have been entrusted to Tazuna. Please work hard to make plenty of wonderful memories. I am like under assault from the sheer amount of information. Okay, become a famed trainer with awesome rewards. Viewing stories and obtaining rating records. Alright, we've got trainer notes, I suppose probably for, yeah, Daiwa Scarlet. Beyond arrogant? What did the horse do to deserve this? Like, what did the actual real horse do to deserve this, like, summary of her personality? Oh, okay, but we didn't bond any further than that, so... Huh. It has been 1 hour. It has been 1 hour, and we have barely played this game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I could tell you. This is the nature of gacha games. They're just so weirdly complicated. Alright, take me back home. I guess we should try some of the story stuff, huh? So it looks like we have a bunch of stories that we could get into. Unlocked new story episodes. We have special missions of some kind. I love Silver Spoon. I'm actually so glad you brought that up. It's one of my favorites and it's so underrated. I don't think I've ever seen somebody else bring up Silver Spoon.
担当ウマ娘ともども華々しい活躍を楽しみにしているぞ。そこで今後の指針として私からトレーナーとして
Alright, we've got missions.
なおミッション達成の暁に
And
は
then we get rewards for finishing our
ポケッ
mission.
トマネーで用意したものなので何とぞ精進君とそして何より君の担当ウマ娘の
I haven't read the new one yet. Is it any good? I'm sure it is. I do want to get a physical copy of Silver Spoon though. I would love to have it. I was really into that manga in high school. The anime too. Alright, we gotta win a race in career mode. Play team trials. These ones are done. So we can collect our carrots. Whoa. Whew. Alright, that's a lot. We're not gonna worry about that right now. And then we have 41 notifications here. But I guess they're just all presents of various kinds. Whoa, look how much monies we got! We have 500,000 monies? We're loaded! Okay, let's try story. Because I feel like that's the part that's going to be the most interesting. So we should probably get started on the main story, right? Episode 1 of the main story. Oh, I like how this is like made for phones, so you had to choose landscape or portrait. That's actually kind of funny. I wonder what portrait mode would look like on PC. Alright, let's learn more about the story of Umamusume, shall we? Alright, we're here at the Twinkle series. Our girls are booking it. They're running. 16 Umamusume. All desperate to win. All in insane and ridiculous outfits, though I'm assuming the one with the biggest skirt is the one that we are concerned with. Nicknamed Beast. Oguri. Well, at least she's got a friend cheering for her, huh? Oh, I should also be cheering. I guess I shouldn't just be staring. Sorry, that was rude of me. It's funny that they have fans that are other horses. But I guess that's, you know, central to the mechanic of the game, too, because they're all into the idea of, like, legacy and inspiration and stuff. You've got to get closer. Are you gonna, like, go break into the race? I know, the big skirts, I think, are the indication in this one of, like, the characters that you're supposed to give a shit about. Like, all of the background people just have, like, little shorts on and stuff. I'm curious about that, too, if there are horse girls that are just, like, normal horses. Like, working horses. Horse girls that are stuck on those little pony rides at the carnival. Circus horse girls. Oh, there she goes. They blurred her feet to show how fast she was going. Oguri cap. Did they say that's her last run? She's finished forever after this? I have unlocked the next episode. View it now. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? So I guess these are just cutscenes. Like, I'm straight up just watching something. Majiro McQueen is very impatient to get closer to this race. Her last race ever? She's retiring? It's probably for the best for the horse, to be honest with you. We squeeze our way through scores of cheering ghosts as we head to the front. Oh, there's another horse in the audience. So I think there are horse people that are not race horses, that are just like regular people walking around. In that case, shouldn't we have just kept watching from the staff box? The music is so dramatic. Like, we're really scared of not getting there in time. Come, hop on my back. Get in my saddle. Let's go. Major McQueen clasps my hand with an emphatic grip and pulls me through the crowd. A final tug from McQueen, and in that instant, the spectacle opens before us. We could be having a little bit of a Yuri moment. It seems a little Yuri to me. I'm smelling a little Yuri stank on it, you know? Ah, the last race of the Twinkle series. So she won the whole thing, the whole series, huh? I'll never forget the marvel, the miracle that unfolded in front of my eyes today. How very dramatic of me. Wow, I'm so happy for her. This is what it means to be the team's ace, I suppose so. Look at her whack-ass shoes, dog. What are you wearing? What kind of robot boots are they having on this girl? To think she's been slumping lately. People even started saying she was done for when she placed 11th at her last race. This horse is getting bullied? Oh, her trainer's retiring too. Aww. Our team's chief trainer approaches us. This man has taught me everything I know about being a trainer. He's so important to me that we didn't even bother to draw his face. A veteran of 30 years, he's decided to make this his last race. However, you can't possibly retire now. I know she's running in the craziest shoes. And girl, your feet. Girl, your joints. Just listen to those cheers. I mean, she does seem happy. We will not be drawing a boy in Umamusume. I refuse to draw a boy in Umamusume. A crowd surpassing 100,000 chant the superstar's name. Wow, they sing of the perfect job my mentor did preparing her for this race. They sing of it. I like the idea that they made up a little song just now about the trainer and the horse, and they're like, "He did a good job training for this race." It's all the proof I need to know that he still has so much yet to give. I don't know, I think if he wants to retire, you should let him retire. Yeah. Let him go out on a big win. I think that's nice. Wow, the team is in my hands now, guys. It's all resting on my shoulders. It's a lot of pressure. I have been smacked. For reasons unknown. Oh, a clap on my shoulder. Okay, I didn't get just like smacked in the face. So I'm pushed on with a vigorous clap on the shoulder. Everything I know, I learned during my 2 years as an assistant trainer for Team Sirius. I'm about to lose my guiding light, one that was always there in times of weakness. This really feels like a character that should have a face. I will do my best for McQueen, I promise. She seems like a nice girl. It's interesting to me that this horse is all purple in the game, because surely the real horse is not purple. Let's look it up. Let's see the real horse. Let's take a break for a moment and take a look at Meijiro McQueen. The horse, not the woman. Show me the horse. Yeah, it's just a normal white horse. Why did they make her all purple? I mean, she's cute. She's a beautiful horse. These photos all look kind of old. Was this horse a while ago? Oh, it was a stallion, too. See, you learn something new every day. I know, just retiring trainer. We didn't even bother to give him the basic dignity of a human name. Alright, Meijiro. She is cute. I do like the purple. I guess they can't have all of the characters have either white or brown hair. I guess that would be a little bit boring, huh? They gave her a white bow. We'll do our best, my beloved retiring trainer.
はい。
And so, a deep crimson falls upon the turf of Nakayama Racecourse. Very poetic. Interesting. Alright. We got 30 carats for that. I'm gonna take a break from the episodes for a second because I would like to actually play. I would like to actually play a video game at some point here.
人生とは予習
Okay, so we're gonna need
ト
to...
レーニングか
Do we pick a trainee over here? Is this what we're doing? Use star pieces to unlock Umamusume. Once we unlock one, we can start training her. Okay. So these are the ones that we already have that we can choose between. We've got vodka. We've got gold chip. We have Sakura Bakushin, O, and Haru Urura. So out of these, I might try... Oh, I guess it's not letting me select them. It's just giving me, like, information about them. Here in the enhanced section.
おトレーニングか
So this is where I can unlock trainees with star pieces, which I do not have.
夏はいいわよね日が長いからいっぱいトレーニングできるんだもん
What? I think someone's playing Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, I got something in the archive now. I guess that's something to click on. There's a big exclamation point over here. We leveled up our archive
おめでとうございます
by watching more story stuff. So hey, we got that going for us. Alright.
なんかまたきつくなって
Career. Okay. I guess this is what we're supposed to be doing, I think. The Ura finale thing, because they gave us a whole thing about that.
ライワスカーレット行くわよ
Then this is where we pick one.
この春うららはい
Okay, so we can pick any of them
行くわよ
to do this scenario with. I think we'll probably want one of the ones that's 2 stars.
このゴールドシップ様を呼んだか
I'm very tempted by Gold Chip because I already know Gold Chip the horse. I'm a little tempted by Vodka as well though, because she's super cute. Let's do Vodka, shall we? Filters off. Oh, this is filters for the horses. Okay. Yeah, let's try Vodka. Let's get to know Miss Vodka, shall we? Alright, select a legacy. Should we do the auto select? They told us to try the auto select at first. These are probably the ones I would have picked anyway, right? Alright. And now support formation. Sure, that works for me. That looks as good as anything, right? How many pages of this are there? My god. Can I just keep going around? Oh my god! Yeah, okay, whatever. We're gonna leave it there. It's me and Vodka. My head has exploded. We're operating post-exploded head at this point. Alright, let's start Vodka's career, shall we? This is Tracing Academy, just like it was before. Has been for a bit now. Here, promising young Umamusume gathered to train as racers. Yep, we already went through this whole thing, didn't we? Okay, and then she explains that she's doing the new racing event, and it's the Ura finale, new! Schedule a press meeting. Okay, yeah, we saw all of that already. Thus begins the story of a new racing event, the Ura finale. Alright, we're coming back to this now. We talked about it a while ago, but we are finally returning to it to actually play the storyline. Created to help all Umamusume shine, this race shall be the stage upon which you and your trainee's story unfolds. Yes, me and Vodka. Would you like to shorten certain events? This mode is recommended for highly active trainers. What does that mean? I guess just leave it for now. Countless Umamusume have come to the 3 goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of legends past. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna be inspired. real quick over here. We're coming over. We're casting spells. And we have inspired vodka. Speed went up by 5. Stamina went up by 10. Power went up by 10. Guts went up by 5. Dirt aptitude went up. It is very colorful. There's just so much on screen. All right, run in Junior to make debut. Let's do it. Introducing Vodka. So Vodka's goal right now is to debut, which is good. That's very attainable. I can still remember that it's deafening cheers of joy and frustration. It was the Derby. I was still a little rascal when my pops brought me to the Tokyo racecourse for the first time. So she liked to go watch horse racing already, I guess, before she started participating. It does sound like they are just growing up in, like, normal families. Like, they're not raised in a stable and then, like, named by a trainer. It sounds like she's got a mom and dad that named her Vodka. They've got everything in this game. All of the racers were stone cold serious. I won't let you win. Get out of the way. First place is mine. I like the idea that horses are trash talking at the, in the paddock. With that aura about them, they launched straight down the final stretch side by side, knocking shoulders. Woo! Afterwards, while heading home on the back of my dad's motorcycle, that's a fun detail we decided to throw in there. My super cool and awesome dad. Yeah, he rides a motorcycle. Without fully realizing why, I shouted out to him. Dad, I want to grow up to be a cool Umamusume like them! I love the concept of a horse motorcycle. That sounds fucking badass. Starting today, Vodka and I begin our battle in the Twinkle series. I guess forget about the Uru finale thing again. We're just dropping that again. She likes to play the delinquent, but her passion for racing is real. She's probably here already. Hi, Vodka. She is adorable. Her earrings are fucking crazy, though. What is that? Why do you have 2 orbs screwed onto your ears? The Twinkle series starts today. Were you looking for me? Yeah, I sure was, Miss Vodka. Been looking forward to this for so long, I'm gonna run my best from the very first race. Let's take a peek at actual Vodka, shall we? Vodka horse. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that fucking stance! That's awesome! Why were you standing like that? In your Wikipedia photo and everything? This is a beautiful horse though, look at that deep color. Is there anything of interest about Vodka the horse? Doesn't look like really. Won 7 G1 races. The highest earning race mare in thoroughbred history at the time. That's insane. Wow, so Vodka's a pretty big deal, huh? Oh, your racing stats are pretty crazy too. Okay, so we've got a very cool horse on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I flew past those ramps, I'm gonna move faster than the wind. Probably. I'm gonna spread my legs out crazy style. The coolest. You'd say that again. But this is no time to get cocky. The series is just getting started. Decide to brainstorm ideas to solidify a plan. It sounds like your concrete goal is to run in Junior make debut, but I guess I can't tell you what to think. I want to be super cool, the coolest of all Umamusume. I mean, it's a pretty cool horse. Vodka is a cool horse. I think it's a beautiful horse. I like the way that they incorporated the real horse's like little forehead splotch into her hair. And it looks like they may have just color picked the actual horse for her hair color too, which is very sweet. That's a concrete goal. I'm gonna need a little more to work with than that though. Than the coolest ever. I think maybe we should aim for like a time. Let's see, so what race are we working on? I want to run in the Derby. Imagine the intensity as I go head-to-head with all those supercharged racers. So are you talking about the American Kentucky Derby or a different derby? I want the best of them, Narita Bryan, to recognize my abilities. She defeated me pretty easily in a scrimmage before, so I want to show her what I'm really made of. It's good to have a rival in sports. I feel like that can sometimes push you to do your best. And then, well, it's no big deal, but there's one more thing. Alright, what is it, Vodka? I want to shut up the pain in the butt who's always blabbing about being number one. Ooh, we've got a second rival, but this one that we, don't like. She admired the other girl, but this one just irritates her. The number one dummy? It's Daiwa Scarlet? Oh, but we already have a thing with Daiwa Scarlet. I don't want to bully her. What's so wrong with wanting to be number one? You're the dummy always obsessing about being cool. I think you might both be a little bit dumb. It's funny too, because as soon as you sent insert Lazy Town music, it started playing this fucking goofy ass, children's show music in the background. It's Vodka's rival, Daiwa Scarlet. Her aim is to be number one. Just had to be you running with me in the Twinkle series and not the Ura finale, which I don't believe is ever going to happen. Why do you have to always copy me? Who'd ever want to copy you? I'm not giving them different voices. I'm sorry, I'm not a voice actor. It's never going to happen. Just don't get in my way. Ooh, she did the little fist punch and everything. Show that she means business. Unless you want to get wrecked. Uh-oh. She might beat up our old friend Daiwa Scarlet. What's really funny is we used Daiwa Scarlet as the inspiration for her, so it really feels like they should have a closer and more positive relationship. Also, additional question, she has these crazy ass earrings. What are they attached to? Does she have human ears in addition to her horse ears? Or is there just nothing on the side of her head there? Because I would have assumed that they don't have human ears, because their ears are up here. But if she's wearing earrings, unless those aren't earrings, there's something else entirely, which I guess is possible because I have no idea what it's supposed to be or look like. Oh well, I guess, some things are better left unanswered, right? Goodbye, Daiwa Scarlet. She's strutting away. I'm gonna get cool and shut her up while I'm at it. Alright, time to start running. Finally, we can do some training, right, Vodka? Finally, time for my debut! Vodka's dad is named on her Wikipedia page, I believe. Vodka's original sire, her real dad in real life. Vodka is a girl horse, right? Yeah. Who is Vodka's sire? Let's see. Tonino's sister is your dad's name. No, that's your dam. Tonino Gimlet is your dad. Wow, he looks exactly like her. You really take after Tonino Gimlet, don't you, Vodka? Yeah, I think she's the only one with the earrings, too, which makes it even weirder. Everyone else has stuff, in their hair or, on their horse ears. I don't know. She looks to the horizon and smiles, her eyes lighting up like a child's. Today marks the start of our partnership, so let's ditch the small talk and cut to the chase. Finally, yes, let's skip the talking. Let's do more gaming. Let's rev our motors and hit the road. We'll barrel around the twists and turns, up the cliffs till we get to the view at the peak. Alright, sounds to me like you're still talking. Hit the road on a motorcycle? See, I would have thought on a car, but... or in a car. Whatever. I've always wanted one, but I can't afford one yet, so... I'm gonna run instead! The next best thing! The closest you can get to riding in a motorcycle without a motorcycle is running with your feet. Vodka swishes her tail and runs off at full speed. She's a bit rough around the edges, but her heart's in the right place. All she thinks about is being cool, and she's reckless at times, but still... I don't want her to be someone she's not. I want her to run true to herself until she becomes the coolest Umamusume out there. Alright, I'm down for that. Now, horses have a lot of personality in real life, you know, but I'm a little bit curious how they decided on some of the personality traits for the girls in game, if it's related at all to the personalities of the actual horses, or if they just kind of gave them anime girl archetypes. I don't know. Guess it remains to be seen. Skill points went up by 120. That's nice. When I arrive at work in the morning ready to start the day, Tizuna Hayakawa, the director's secretary, approaches me. Yeah, Nico's fine. Oh, I love it! Thank you. Okay. So for the rest of you in the chat, this person, Anna2 Clark, drew the new PFP for me, which I really appreciated. And she's tagged in my bio right now if you want to check out her other stuff. But I do really appreciate it. I think it turned out super, super cute, and I also love that my puppy is in it. So 10 out of 10, thank you very much. Was exactly what I asked for. And it's just nice to have, you know, something specific to this account instead of just using random images as a PFP. It's nice to have like a custom one. Yeah, I know, it was very sweet, so I was very happy to have it. Very reasonably priced too, if you're looking to commission somebody for something like that. All right, it's finally time to start working with our trainee, Miss Vodka. Together, you'll strengthen your bodies and minds as you forge an inseparable bond. I'm certain you will have the most fruitful time together. If you're able to achieve consistent results, you may even earn a G1 title. Very pinnacle of racing. See, now that would be nice. Maybe if we can get her all the way there, if we ever actually do some training. Keep in mind that a runner's first 3 years in the Twinkle series are the most crucial. Yes, because racehorses' bodies really can't stand much more than that. If your trainee hasn't achieved a satisfactory record 3 years after her debut, I'm afraid her contract with you may be cancelled. Uh-oh. That is a very critical scenario. No, I don't mind. I think you did a really nice job. I'm always happy to give like an honest recommendation for somebody. These 3 years are a critical period for her, so please work together and find a way to make it through. All right, you got it. Let's start training for her make debut. Guide your trainee well to reach the goal races. You need to raise her attributes, learn her skills with skill points. All right, be kind to your trainee by letting her rest to recover energy and go out for recreation. She might sometimes acquire conditions that negatively affect her, so that she can get like sick and stuff. You can go to the infirmary. Uh-oh. That's a little scary. You can execute various commands while training. Execute them in a well-balanced manner to guide your trainee to fame. All right. So I assume that there's a very specific strategy to this that people have probably already figured out, but we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna do the best that we can. So skills don't take up a turn, right? Teach your trainee skills that are active during races. All right. Trainee may gain skill hint levels from various events. Learn skills at a skill point discount based on her skill hint level. Okay. So she's got unique skills that are specific to this horse, rare skills from limited sources, and normal skills. Whew. So her special skill is acceleration. Moderately increased velocity when positioned towards the front with 200 meters or less remains. So she tends to pull ahead at the end, which makes sense. And then these are other things that she may be able to learn later, but we don't have enough points for any of them right now. Yep, the information overload will never leave us. Alright, well it looks like she's in a good mood and she's ready to train, so let's go ahead and train. Improve her racing attributes. Expending energy to perform training, your trainee can improve her attributes. Training wit will instead recover energy and yield more skill points. Train with Umamusume from your support card deck to fill friendship gauges. Okay. And what is the benefit of that? Increased training efficiency. Okay, so it seems like it's a net benefit to have a friend with us. It doesn't seem like it, does anything. Gain hint levels after training to learn skills more easily. Training can fail when your Umamusume does not have enough energy. We talked about that in the tutorial. Okay. See, it's got a little exclamation point like it wants us to train wit, but I really feel like we should work on speed because her speed seems pretty bad. I don't know. Okay, we'll go with the suggestion, right? And we'll train some wit with a friend. Tokai Teo. So how do we select, like, we're doing it with our friend? I guess we can't. I guess maybe it just is what it is.
勉強か。
I know, the game is like, it's so, like, front-loaded. Okay, friendship went up with Tokei Teo's special week in Oguri Cap. After training vodka talks with Tokei Teo, seems the vodka has gained something. 2 hint levels for Thunderbolt Step. So we might be able to learn Thunderbolt Step, maybe. Alright, one day while relaxing in my room, I receive an email from Tracing Academy. I'll soon make an announcement with significant implications for your future. Oh, is this going to be the race that she's starting, the Ura finale? Members of the press, thank you all for coming. I've gathered you here today for an important... She's got to stand in a box because she's so tiny and cute, and she's only 8 years old, and she's the youngest person ever. Well then, from the top, I, the director of Tracing Academy, hereby announce the establishment of a new race, the Ura finale. Murmur, murmur, murmur. They're creating an entirely new race. Looks like it. We've been talking about it for a while, so it's finally happening. Director Akikawa, I'm Otanashi of the Twinkle Monthly. Can I ask you a question? Please do, Director, Reporter Otanashi. Man, there's a lot of characters to keep track of. Permissible! What is it, Miss Otanashi? Now then, can you give us some insight into the thought process behind this decision? Well, I'm being ratatouille controlled by a tiny cat on the top of my head, so you might have to ask him. Alright, I'm glad you asked. In short, the Ura finale is an event that allows every Umamusume to seek a chance at glory. It'll be an event where any and all Umamusume can compete. Respect, honor, recognition, it will be theirs for the taking. I mean, that kind of sounds like any race. A chance at glory for all Umamusume, her suit does not. You are correct. It is a very awkward fit. Hee hee, hee hee hee, hee 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 hee. Now this is getting interesting. Are you guys interested? Do you guys think it's getting interesting? Sudden announcement of the Ura finale rocks the racing world. Immediately afterward, an information session is held for everyone at Tracing Academy. By the time I make it to the gymnasium, it's already buzzing with trainers and Umamusume. Veteran Trainer A says the Ura finale. You think this character is going to be relevant going forward? Really sounds like an important person. Can they really just make up a whole new race like that? I know the director's a big deal, but she's still a child at the end of the day. She is a child! She is 8 years old! I didn't realize! I thought that maybe they were just making a very tiny adult, but like she actually is a little kid. I know, we're surrounded by ghost horses on all sides. Oh my goodness gracious. The old director ran the academy like clockwork, but that doesn't mean her daughter knows what she's doing. Oh my god! I was joking, but it really is like the old director died and then this little girl inherited it. There will be time for questions after the director's address. If you have any concerns, you may bring them up then. Alright. Judging by the mood in the room, there's still a lot of confusion and uncertainty. I mean, this doesn't mean that the Twinkle series doesn't exist anymore, right? You can still run in the original race that you wanted to, I feel like. Maybe that's not true. Maybe this is replacing the Twinkle series somehow. I know, I can't believe that she's actually, like, a little girl. Like, that's so stupid. Why would she be? Why would she be the director of this massive school if all of the students are older than her? Yeah. No wonder she's running around making weird little sounds. I'm sure that many of you have been taken aback by this sudden announcement. However, I ask that you hear me out as I explain the significance of the Ura finale. She's very well spoken for a little girl. She's very articulate. What does she mean? The crowd glances at one another and a hum of whispers fills the hall. With perfect timing, Director Akikawa resumes her address. I keep fucking up her name for some reason. Maybe it's just like the repeated sounds when I'm already talking a lot. I don't know. My beloved students and trainers. I guess she's a little girl. Maybe she's like, tell me, have you ever known regret? That's not really what kids sound like though, is it? I want to win the Arima Kinen. I want to conquer the Derby. I want to be the strongest Umamusume. Have you ever had dreams that you couldn't realize because the distance or the track surface just wasn't right for you? You ever ground your teeth in chagrin as you thought, I'm better than this? Trainers, have you not had similar regrets? So I guess the idea is she's creating a race that everyone can win, which I guess defeats the purpose of a race in sort of a fundamental way. King Halo? That is such a good name. We will have to come back around to King Halo at a later date, I think. Heed me! Love the concept of a little girl who says, heed me? I aim to create a world where all Umamusume who aspire to race can shine. And Umamusume runners shine the brightest when their wills clash. As they battle it out for the top spot, the heat of battle shall forge and polish our racers until their brilliance is blinding. I wish to prepare a race that will serve as a stage for all Umamusume to show their full potential. Alright. I mean, I feel like that's well established at this point. You don't gotta tell me anymore. Each G1 has a designated distance and track type limiting the runners who can join that particular race. However, the Ura finale will feature all distances and tracks. Bamboo Memory? This girl's name is Bamboo Memory? Man, we're blowing past some of the greatest names of all time in the middle of this. Participating racers will be selected by fan vote. Ergo, only Umamusume who have won many fans through their performance in the Twinkle series may take part. So it's actually not for all Umamusume, it's for the already successful ones, I guess. Will you take this chance to show your true strength? Smart Falcon is pretty crazy too. I was very distracted by Bamboo Memory, but Smart Falcon is equally good. Okay. First ever winner of the Ura finale. 3 years from now, you will have your chance. Okay, so this is our ultimate goal after we beat whatever other series they're aiming to do. Seems like Vodka wants to do the Derby, and the other one wanted to do the Twinkle series. There has been 0 Derby so far. You are correct. It's very misleadingly titled. In the hour and 40 minutes that we've been playing, we have discovered no Derby. Alright, well, at least everyone's happy, I guess. Okay, we're back. We're back here with Vodka. Can we learn any skills yet? No, not... Oh! Thunderbolt Step. Moderately avoid being surrounded when positioned towards the back mid-race. So this is for medium races. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that she's like a medium racer. I guess how do we look? Is there a way to like get further information? Okay, I mean, I guess it can't hurt to get the medium race skill, right? We'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and learn Thunderbolt Step. Racehorses do not have normal names because, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but no 2 racehorses are allowed to have the same name, like in the world. So when you register a racehorse, you have to use a name that nobody has ever used before. And we've been horse racing for so long that all of the normal names are pretty much used up, and they have to name them insane shit. We will be here for at least 200 minutes, probably more. Oh my god, stop yelling at me. I'm busy talking, Vodka. You've got to relax for a second. We can train, okay? So now it is suggesting we do wit or stamina, but I'm going to go with stamina, I think. With Oguri Cap? Because it looks like we're becoming friends with Oguri Cap. I think... Yeah, okay, we could do stamina, right? How do we do it? How do we make it... Oh, it just started happening. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. But yeah, that's just the way that racehorses are registered. Most of them have like a regular real name that like their trainers and owners and caretakers actually call them. And then they have like a racing name that's in the racehorse registry that you call them for races. So like when the person is at home, you know, taking care of the horse, they probably don't call it Bamboo Memory. They probably call it a normal name. But when it's racing, they have to call it the racehorse name. Thank you. I am happy to take the fall and play Umamusume for you, so that you don't have to. Alright, friendships went up by 7 for both of our friends here. And our energy is dipping just a bit. We have 10 turns left until our race, which is plenty of time. Just hanging out with Oguri Cat and gained a hint for up-tempo. That's handy. After training, I spotted an Umamusume with a troubled look on her face. I have not finished Date Everything. I'm just alternating. Because I figured it would get a little old if I played nothing else, but I will continue Date Everything. I'm probably going to go back to it on Sunday, and then maybe try more of this game next week. Because I do want to finish it. I'm really curious where Date Everything is going. Alright, who is our troubled Umamusume? Oguri Cap. Let's see, I always run with force. I make sure to have fun and do my best. So it sounds like maybe she's planning a speech or something. I will not spoil it for you, don't worry. I still don't know a lot of the routes. I've only met maybe a little over half of the characters. Something wrong, Oguri Cap? The school newspaper said they wanted to write an article. Aw, she's nervous about getting interviewed. I've always been really bad at those kinds of things, and I'm thinking about how I should respond to their questions. Let's see. These both seem like pretty good suggestions, actually. I'm gonna say, why don't you show them how you train? So that seems like something she'd be confident in. I wouldn't have to explain anything verbally then. I'll try doing that. Oh, and then that gave me an idea for vodka somehow. Let's see, I don't know who my favorite is in Date Everything. So far, maybe the couch. I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think when you play. Well, gain some energy back, so maybe we can do a little bit more training this next time. Oh man, I have dog hair in my mouth. My dog's not even in here. How did he do that to me? My dog from downstairs somehow getting hair in my mouth? That's just the magic of my very special puppy. Alright, we'll keep training, I suppose. It looks like stamina is her lowest stat, so it might help to bring that up a little bit. Power is her highest. I don't know. Let's keep working on stamina. That is her lowest stat, so it can't hurt, right? And it raised our guts too, so that's good. Some time has passed since the announcement of the URA finale. Maybe you're not supposed to read it phonetically. Maybe it's supposed to be U-R-A. Finale champion, now you're talking. I wonder which race I should go for. Medium distance or maybe even the mile. Well, I just gave you a skill for medium distance, so I'm gonna say we should go for that one. Better make it the mile, for your own good. Oh, if Daiwa Scarlet's doing medium, then we're gonna have to do medium, right? Them fighting words! It's another punch. Just to show how serious we are. Going for medium too, let's settle this once and for all, Scarlet! Excellent, I'm so glad to hear that, because I did give you a medium race skill and I was really afraid that I wasted all those points. First champion of the URA finale. Truly a title worthy of a first-rate racer such as I, King Halo. I do like that they still get the little, like, ear masks, too. Like, they still have problems with flies, even though they're, like, human women. Come, Sky, I shall grant you the honor of racing with me! Sane Sky. Oh, she's cute. I think it's funny that she only has the mask on one ear. I wonder if they use like the fly masks for eyes too. If they ever just walk around with like big blindfolds on. You absolutely can pretend she's Southern. I don't see why not. In some sense, all horses are Southern to me. Excitement is spreading among the Umamusume as they prepare for the URA finale. I have to try my best too, as I renew my resolve. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. What was... Oh, was that Tazuna? I dash off in the direction of the noise to see what's going on. Oh. What is going on? We've got like a giant, like... Is that like a plow? I arrive at the dirt track to find Tazuna in a panic. I guess maybe she's trying to like flatten the dirt for the track? What appears to be an enormous vehicle producing an explosive noise. What the heck is going on? I know, it's ginormous. And that little tiny girl is sitting on there. I like how it's pink though. It's pink and cute because this little girl's driving it. We couldn't just have a normal one. Too much pretty. We need the pretty. It's right there in the title. Hello. I forgot I named myself Boops. Fortuitous! You're just the person I wanted to talk to with regards to. Before you go any further, please explain this enormous contraption. I mean, it's clearly like helping lay down the track, right? Like, what else could it possibly be for? Listen and be amazed. Restoration. Dirt tracks just like new in an instant. Adjustments fine-tune the amount of sand needed to your exact specifications. Yeah, so it's like a Zamboni, but for like dirt tracks. That actually makes complete sense. The pinnacle of racecourse maintenance technology, the Ready Paver MK333. 333? I. 3. Whew, you guys can tell that my brain is like legitimately melting trying to play this game. The pinnacle of racecourse maintenance technology. Don't tell me you dipped into your pocket money again. When it comes to providing a safe training environment for our precious Umamusume, I will spare no expense. So does she have like a personal fortune that she's spending to maintain this school? Any price I pay towards such a goal is trivial. That's a wonderful sentiment, but can't you ever do things in moderation? Well, I mean, I feel like you need a pretty big paver to handle a track this big, don't you? Where are you gonna put something this enormous? That's actually a legitimate question. You would need a pretty big, like, maintenance shed. Oh, thank you, Spambot. I appreciate it. It's fine. I know that. I don't even blame her. I would have done the same exact thing when I was a little girl. Oh, her fan does change words to like whatever is relevant to the conversation. It's nice to see you again, Director. That gleam in your eyes. Now that's a look I can get behind. Yeah, we share an equal passion for horses, don't we, Director? You and me. 2 horse girls working with horse girls. I knew you were someone to keep an eye on. Director Akikawa has had her eye on you for some time. Yeah, because I'm so talented and I've done so much training. I've trained a horse like 4 times in this 2-hour gameplay video. Since the time my mother was director of the academy, I've seen many trainers come through these gates. Thusly, by the way you carry yourself and how you interact with your trainee, I can tell. Conviction! As a trainer, you will become a firm pillar to support your Umamusume's dreams! I do like how dramatic this character is. Like, there's something very funny to me about her manner of speaking. Even though I still think it's a bit silly that she's like a random child in charge of all of this. We would love for you and your trainee to help us make the Ura finale a success. Everything rests on the presence of those who bear the hopes and dreams of their fans on their shoulders. If the race is to succeed, we must have star Umamusume take part. So they're going to ask us specifically to have vodka in their race. Which I'm happy with, because, you know, we want vodka to be a star. That's our goal in training her. Best and only way to win fans is to participate in races. You can amass a great number of victories and gather enough support. Path to becoming a star Umamusume will open up for you. Well, I mean, we were already definitely going to try to do that. We already wanted the horse to be famous and successful, so... You didn't really have to tell us to do that, but... You know, I mean, the extra support is appreciated, I guess. We'll do our best. Director Akikawa's passion renews my excitement for the URA finale. Director Akikawa will now appear in training. Oh, that seems a little biased, doesn't it? If you're the one running the race? Right, I don't think we have enough skill points for any new skills so far. She's ready to tear up the track. Her energy still looks pretty good to me. Let's see. So she does best on a turf track. She does well with the mile and the medium distance. And she tries to come in at the late part of the race. Okay, so that's good to know. Alright, turf track, mile, and medium. Okay, okay. Let's keep working, huh? Should we keep going with stamina? Try to get up these lower stats? Or should we try to, like, maybe let's do speed once, huh? Yeah, let's do speed once. Because I feel like speed has got to be, like, the most important trait for a racehorse, right? We want her to be well balanced, but, like, we still want her to be fucking fast. I've recognized your insatiable pursuit of even greater speed. Yeah, I feel like speed is a pretty critical one. So, I think we will have to continue working on that. At least a little bit. I think it's okay for speed to be a little bit ahead of our other stats. One morning, a flyer in my mailbox catches my eye. Aquarium grand opening right next to the station, a tranquil space for perfect relaxation. I love the aquarium, dog! Oh, fuck, I love the aquarium. Genuinely one of my favorite places in the entire world to be. I love the aquarium. While I was on my honeymoon, I went to an aquarium in Spain called Oceanographic, and it was so beautiful. It was maybe my favorite thing we did on the entire trip. I love fish. I love watching fish. I could sit in an aquarium for hours and hours, and I've been to the aquarium in Chicago 1,000 times because it's only a couple hours from here. But this one was so ginormous, and they had such a massive variety of, like, not just fish, but, like, all kinds of, like, water animals, like water birds and, like, crocodiles and seals and penguins, and, like, it was fantastic. Absolutely recommend if you guys are ever in the area that you guys check out that aquarium, because holy shit, I could have spent days in there. I mean, I don't know if you guys are based and ocean-pilled the way that I am, but if you are a big aquarium head, if you're an aquarium fanatic the way that I am, I would have to recommend that you make some time for it if you are ever on some kind of European vacation. All right, this might be a nice change of pace for vodka. I'm gonna send her to the aquarium, I guess. Yeah, I mean, she's getting a little tired, so this seems like a good idea. We'll go do something relaxing together. First place I check is the training track, but she's not here. Fortunately, my trainee isn't around. Decide to invite her next time I see her and leave. Oh, trainers are watching somebody. Who's running? Special training program's doing wonders for her. She's barely even started, but she's on a whole new level. Is that my horse? Is it my horse that's doing so well? Oh, no, it's somebody else. Trainer Kiryuin is working with this one. A crowd of people is formed nearby. I find myself following their line of sight where I see... Meek? Aww, that's a cute name. You lost focus a bit at the end. Try to concentrate right up until the finish line. I know you can do it. Happy Meek? That's the cutest name I've ever heard in my entire life. A racehorse named Happy Meek? No, I'm obsessed with her, actually. I want Happy Meek on my team. Can we trade? I'll sell vodka up the river for Happy Meek. That's Aoi Kiryuin. Do you know she's the heir of the Kiryuin family? I mean, that would, I guess, be implied by her name being Kiryuin, huh? They've raised more superstar runners than I can count. They've raised them? I thought they were being raised by their parents in this universe. She got top score on the first term license exam, too. Happy Meek didn't used to be anything to write home about, but recently she's been making amazing progress. Well, that's nice for her. It's kind of funny to me that her eyes are so far apart. It really does give her a happy and meek look, doesn't it? Seems trainer Kiryuin and her trainee Happy Meek are the ones attracting all the attention. Would you like to talk to me, little old me? This must be quite sudden, but I've always admired you. I mean, why? I feel like I haven't accomplished anything yet. Sorry, didn't mean to scare everyone. Let's try this again. What did you do that was scary? All you did was run up and say hello.
こんにちは。
That was like a very normal interaction. Alright, so this is Aoi Kiryuin, who is another trainer. So maybe we'll befriend her and her horse, and then we can all work together. This is my trainee, Happy Meek. Meek, do you want to say hello? She does seem pretty meek, so I don't know that she does. May not be aware of this, but you and I were actually assigned to Tracing Academy at almost the same time. Aw, so we've been here together the whole time. Well, I'm glad that we're talking now. Maybe we can be friends. Maybe we can have a friend at, what was that sound? What did you just do? She just looked at me and went like, What the fuck was that? Happy Meek?
あの
You can't be making these sounds at people. People don't like that. Would you mind meeting up again in the future? Not at all, Trainer Kiryuin.
ありがと
Let's
う
be
ございます
buddies. Let's be pals. Let's support one another. I love her like mom jeans. I think that's so charming.
ん
It's such a cute silhouette for an anime girl. It's rude to stare. I mean, pretty much everything she's done so far has been rude, to be honest with you. I mean, I forgive her because she's adorable, but like,
すいません
she kind of has just walked over and like, Merp. Well, thank you for coming. It's good to see you. I'm always happy to see familiar faces in the chat, so thank you for hanging out. I won't be on that much longer, so you won't miss much. Despite Trainer Kiryuin's words, Happy Meek keeps staring at me. Yep. She sure is. Oh, she's staring at something I'm holding. Do I have like a snack? Oh no, it's a flyer. Does she want to go to the aquarium? She's just like me for real. Meek, have you been looking at this the whole time? Do you want to go check it out?
おー
Oh, she just wanted to go to the aquarium. She's a girl after my own heart. She's really having a great time. I never knew Meek liked aquariums. All Meek people love the aquarium. It's such a quiet, pleasant, peaceful place. It's like a big sensory room. You sure I should be here? Why not?
いえ
The trainer's handbook states that Umamusume must be given appropriate rest. The trainer's supposed to leave the Umamusume to her own devices during rest periods so she can relax. I mean, I think it's fine if she doesn't seem unhappy. She doesn't seem stressed. You could ask her. Trainer Kiryuin, ever the serious type, is worried about neglecting her family's teachings. However...
おー
Yeah, no, Happy Meek seems completely content to me. She seems very happy, and only slightly meek. See, you're on my wavelength. You love the aquarium too. It's just such a nice place to be. It's so pleasant. When I look at Happy Meek, I think she's happy you're here. Yeah, she seems completely content to me. It's important to get to know your trainee. Didn't even realize she liked aquariums until today. Yeah, go on a date with Happy Meek. Why not? You know? Get a little Yuri going. After enjoying the aquarium with Trainer Kiryuin, we all return to the academy and see Happy Meek back to the dorms. You are very welcome. I am always happy to go to the aquarium with a handsome lady. Not only did you invite me on a wonderful day out, but you also taught me an important lesson. I did? Learning all you can about your trainee is practically practically point one of the trainer's handbook. Having a good grasp on their physical capabilities, but thanks to our conversation, I feel like I know what it really means. I'm so happy that our 30-second conversation could be such a turning point in your career. I didn't do anything special. I really, really didn't. But I'm glad that you appreciate it. I'll take the compliment. Understand why you caught the director's attention now. You sincerely care about your trainee, not just as a racer, but as an individual. Oh, I'm doing my best here. I was going to take her to the aquarium, but I just gave up on her completely, so maybe I don't care that much. Trainer Kiryuin and I make our way back to the trainer dorm, talking about training theory all the way. Aw, well that's nice. We made friends with her.
生半可な指示はすんなよ
I know you are, Vodka.
目指してんだからな
I can tell your seriousness by your twitchy little ears. Alright, well that seems like enough Umamusume for one day, because I do genuinely feel my brain leaking out of my ears a little bit. We should maybe let her rest.
よろしく頼むぜ
Yeah, let's let her rest before we go, shall we? Oh, just kidding. There was a connection error. Did I lose all of that progress? No way.
サイゲームスウマ娘プ
I
リティ
didn't
ダービー
save anything. Dog. 2 hours of my baka life? Well, ain't that just the way? Ain't that just the way?
サイゲー
Well,
ム
then I guess it really is time to
スウ
log
マ
off,
娘
huh?
プリティダービー
Ooh, that's really funny. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll come back to it next time. If I did lose progress in the middle, I'll catch myself back up to where I was before I come back to this game. But I do want to play more of this, because I think it's cute and I would like to get the hang of it. So we'll try it definitely at least one more time, probably next week. I don't think it auto saves because it said save in the menu and I didn't hit it. So I don't know. We'll find out. If this would load back again, I would check right now, but I don't think it's gonna let me back in. It keeps giving me a connection error. That's alright. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, it's not letting me in right now, so we'll have to come back to it another day. That's alright. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. As per usual, some kind of fun news is that as of my last stream, I officially hit Twitch affiliate thanks to you guys. So that's an exciting piece of lore to share with you. And hopefully we can keep growing as we keep coming back and spending time together. So again, thank you guys for everything. Always a good time to come on here and chat. And with that being said, I guess I'll be back on Thursday. I plan to come back and play some more Date Everything next time, so you guys can look forward to that. And then we will return to Umamusume another day. See you soon. Thank you so much.